yeah, very good player. A lot of quality, so I think he can give us a lot. Of course, he come with a good vibe, with a good desire to help us. So it's always good to have players that want to come and help the team. So yeah, let's see if tomorrow he have the chance to play and show what he is. Yeah.
I have a question about Yana Sinchuk.
Yeah.
You saw him, when you arrived this winter. He didn't speak a word of English, and now he scored a goal last weekend. So, what can you tell us about his evolution this year, and on the field and as a personality?
Yeah, of course it was hard for him, all the injuries, but I think uh, the quality that he have, it's amazing, a lot of quality. But I think the human that he is and the way he works every day, I think it's what he. This is the result of all the work. I know it's tough. A lot of players with a lot of injuries. I don't know, Jalen, Brioni, Fabian, Bryce in one point, and of course Jena Sinchuk. So I think it's to just. I'm proud of them to keep going, and it's been a tough season. So yeah, this is the result, and we will try to help him to get his best shape. And then now that he's going with national team, we're very proud of him.
Thank you.
On vous demander de bien lever votre main. Please raise your hand if you have a question for Fernando this morning. We'll start with Rafael Massoud.
Merci Tristan. Hi. There's been a lot of movement these last few weeks with a lot of people going from the club and a few arrivals. How has the mood been around the squad?
Yeah, I mean it's always good to have players with good energy to come and help the team. So I mean, we're still working, and personally, I keep working. I keep working on myself and trying to help the team, and from that, try to help to the new players to get this confidence that you need when you're a new player. So I mean, we're totally fine as a group, and we will see how all the new players are getting in confidence with everyone else.
Anthony Besnat.
Hey, good morning, Fernando.
Good morning.
The rivalry against Toronto maybe isn't what it used to be, let's say, 5, 10 years ago, but do you still feel that for the fans, this is a particular game?
Yeah, of course, of course. When you, I already had the opportunity to share with fans outside of here, like outside of the facility of the stadium, and to feel all this energy that they have about this game, all the effort that they make to go and cheer us in Toronto when we're here, same thing. So I just feel like it's a game that we play in group as a group with the fans and with the supporters. So I feel tomorrow it's a good opportunity to feel this energy between them and us to win this game.
Do we have any last questions for Fernando this morning? Sidney Faux.
Hi, Fernando.
Hi.
Quick question.
Yes.
First of all, do you have any contact with current, a coach of Colombia? Did he talk to you? How are you? How things are for you?
Yeah, I mean, when young players like me and Colombian national team were trying to go and be there, it's always tough. It's always very demanding. We always have competition with players in Europe, so we're trying to we're trying our best, and I'm doing the same thing. I got the opportunity to 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 talk with him and to share some moments when I was in the national team in the U23. So I mean, I just trying to keep my work. I'm a player who likes to show in the field, and yeah, that's it. I will wait and I will fight to be there, because that's my biggest dream in football, to go in national team and try to do something for my country.
We have two last ones. Sorry, Fernando. Neil
No,
Davidson, Press.
Thank you. Hi, Fernando. Neil
Hi.
Davidson from Canadian Press in Toronto. Like Toronto, it's been a season of transition for your team, but I believe your team is unbeaten in the last 4 league outings. Are you seeing positives? Do you feel that the team has found its footing?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's always a good opportunity for us to show up, and of course tomorrow it's special. But yeah, as I told you, every chance I got to talk to the media, we're just looking for next game. We're not looking for the end, the last match on the season, the decision day, or I don't know, playoffs, or who we're gonna face, or I don't know. We're just looking for the next game, and we're very focused in this game, and we'll try to do everything to win this game.
Thank you.
And
Oh,
then
thank
we'll
you.
take one last one from Maxime Truman.
Hi, Fernando.
Hey.
Ivan Raime spoke of the MLS as being very intense, even in training. Is this week particularly intense at the Nutrela Center because of the clash in Toronto, or is it just the normal intensity of the group that Ivan is talking about?
No, it's always the same. Always the same. I think the players are trying to give the 150% every week, and the opportunity that we have every day to. Oh, I think the micro is working.
Everything is okay here.
I don't know. There you go.
Sorry there, I muted you, Fernando.
No.
My bad.
Yeah, no, that I was saying that every week is a good opportunity to fight, and of course it's a special week. This game is very special for everyone, but I think the intensity it's increasing every week. We're trying to push ourselves. It doesn't matter what is going on with the table. We're trying to push to get this shape that we were working for all the year, and yeah, I mean, it's how it is this league. So we have to be prepared in the week, and if you're training hard in the week, of course, in the weekend it's gonna be less harder. So yeah, it's a special week, but we're still with the same intensity or more every week.
We're very focused, and we know we need to handle business this time, so I'm excited for it.
Do you think a player like Ivan Jaime, with which you train this week,
Yeah.
can help you in that regard, or we don't know if he's going to play that?
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna play. Yeah, he's a great player. Obviously, you know, a lot of technical ability, you know, in the offensive line. So I know he'll help this team out a lot. So you know, I can't wait to kind of link up with him, and and he'll help the team. So.
Last week, Janas Sintruk scored a goal.
Yeah.
You've been with him this whole year.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about his evolution this year? Came in this winter, didn't speak a word of English, and
Yeah.
scoring goals and started with the team.
Yeah, he's a very young player, he's very talented. So, I'm happy, he scored that first goal, So, when everyone's flowing, when everyone's, in their groove, it helps the team a lot, So I'm very happy for him.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to be able to go for the questions on Zoom. Please raise your hand if you have a question. We will start with Anthony Besna.
Thank you, hey Dante. Is it a goal or an objective for the team to finish the season in front of Toronto in the standings?
Yeah, if it plays out that way, it will be great. But, we're not focused on one team, We're focused, as I said before, each game we play as a final, to finish off the season strong. And, send the tone for the upcoming year and in the season. So like I said, every game we play, we're focused on that game only. So that's how I see it.
On va inscrire Gorias.
Thanks, Tristan. Hi, Dante. Last game we saw it maybe a bit more on display, but you've been having increasing amounts of times on the left-hand side of the attack. How do you feel like you've been doing there? It feels like your combination with Luka that we saw at the beginning of the season is kind of back, and I just wanted to know maybe about, how you're feeling on a different side.
Yeah, I'm a player. I feel like I could play, on any side. I feel like my qualities, can come out on both sides. So on the left, with Luka, I have a good connection with Luka. Obviously, from the beginning of the season. So, I'll continue in that way. If I'm played on the left.
Maxime Truman.
Hi Dante, just a little bit curious, did any former TFC players in the team like Prince, Luca or Matty Longstaff speak to you or to the team this week about this clash against Toronto?
No, Prince actually didn't talk about it, but Matty obviously he's given us like some set piece, their set pieces to look out for, so that's something that can help us.
Raphaël Massoud.
Yeah, hi Dante. You've been unbeaten in the last 4 games, if I'm not mistaken, and you've been playing well. The second goal against Austin was great teamwork.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you guys have finally been showing what you guys have been working on these past few months?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've been working very hard. Each week, we've had, more time to prepare for the game. So I think you guys see that kind of fluidity, in the movements, in the passing. So, we're just showing what we work on in practice. It's coming out, it's coming to fruition. So, I'm happy, things are working out, and we will continue, working hard and trying to show, the way we play.
Sidney Fouault.
Hi, Dante. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I was looking for information about the Soccer Warriors games.
Yeah.
Is there any game for TNT right now? Does the coach talk to you about the international window?
Yeah. I'm in contact with Dwight. Yeah, often. Yeah. So we have 2 games.
There's no game right now.
No. There's no games now. We have 2 games against Curacao and Jamaica in the World Cup qualifying.
Okay, good. All good. Thank you.
Difficile pour toi, mais je vais peut-être pouvoir répondre honnêtement, j'en suis sûr. J'ai posé la question à Lucas Saputo la semaine dernière si la direction était prête à retirer ton étiquette d'intérim. Je vais poser la question à toi, mais différemment. Est-ce que toi, tu aimerais être entraîneur-chef à temps plein pour la prochaine saison?
Yes, of course. It's one of the questions that sometimes it's on the here in the press conference, but I'm really honest with you. There is no 1 minute and 1 second that I think about it during my week because I don't have a lot of time. Then actually right now I have also the family at home finally. So when I go home, I try to stay with them, and it's not really impact my life to be interim second coach or first coach. I decide to come here to help the club and to live here in this that probably is a second home for us. It's a family choice, so I'm very honest with you. It doesn't change nothing for me right now. Then of course, at the end of the season, when how Luca said, we can sit and talk about it because also I want to be sure about a certain situation in the future.
On va pouvoir passer aux unes. Parfait. Donc, encore une fois, on vous demanderait de bien lever votre main. Première question, first question, Neil Davidson.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the time, Coach Neil Davidson from the Canadian Press in Toronto.
Hi.
Forgive me for asking a question you've already answered in French, but could you tell us the availability of your new player, Ivan Jaime, and also how would you describe him as a player? What kind of player is he?
He's a player that we needed because we have a big space on the left winger position. So in the way we play, we like to have players that can decide the game, or they can have a last play, last pass, an assist, a goal, a dribbling. He has all this kind of quality, and also he's very, very good. We realize that he's very good in also tight spaces, so sometimes the game become really difficult when you have to chase the result, and we were struggling during this year in this situation. Is a player that can help us in both. So in both situations, both scenario during the game. He's not ready to play 90 minutes, but we are very happy to have the next 2 weeks the time to have him or to increase the relation with the other players on the field, out of the field, and also the knowledge of our game.
Thank you. And a quick follow-up, if I may. Your season, like Toronto's, has been one of transition, but you're unbeaten in 4 league games. Are you happy with the direction you're seeing from your team?
Yes, when the team win, when the guys express great football on the field, there is a great satisfaction for the staff, of course, because we work for this. We work to have result. We work to give this kind of sensation to our supporter. And but at the same time, probably we know that we are in this process to build something and to have a full week to work, even without the full squad, because we still have 4 or 5 key players injured or not available. And it's good sensation to finish the game without losing, especially for all the things that we went through during the season.
Recording stopped.
Perfect. Je peux dire quelque chose.
Thank you, Tristan. Hi, Marco.
Hi.
You have Luca and you have Prince, who are 2 former TFC players. You've added a third.
Recording in progress.
You've added a third in Maddie. How has his progression, especially given how few natural midfielders you have, how important has it been to have him included in the squad, and how do you think he'll be ready for the match against his former club?
Okay, you're talking about Matti, no? Because I lost the first part of the question. Okay,
Yes,
so Matti impressed us for the attitude. He really brought something different in terms of the way he approached every drills, every exercise, every training, and I think he affected a lot on the mentality of the young players that we have. I remember that our average age in the last game was 22 years old, and to have a young player, because Matti is still young, but with a different mentality, a mentality that probably he built in his team in Europe is for us very, very important, and also the energy and the quality that we knew as a player. But I can tell you that they impress all the staff for the attitude.
Une dernière, Sénéfo, avant de quitter.
Hi Marco.
Hi.
T'as beaucoup de joueurs qui sont sélectionnés avec leur équipe nationale. Est-ce que tu vois ça aussi comme le signe du travail que vous accomplissez, le progrès que vous faites dans le travail avec ces joueurs individuels? Et est-ce que tu peux aussi nous parler de l'apprentissage et l'expérience que des joueurs peuvent gagner en jouant au niveau international, et comment ça peut être utile pour vous aussi?
Yes, so I think that in this really precise situation, the next 2 weeks, I would love to have all the players with me, because we still have Jalen, Fabi's entering now, Sam, Vrioni, some player out, and I really would like to train with all the team. But I'm in the other end, all the club is very, very happy to have so many players going in this international competition, because they for sure can come back with different experience. And I'm a coach that really believe in doing different experience and to grow, especially for, like you said, for young players. I remember when Olje joined the national team, no, in the competition where he showed all his quality and came back with a different mentality. And I think for them is also amazing to represent their country. I talked a bit with Morales. He was really happy to go there and try to fight to enter the World Cup. So we are close to have some player that can go to the World Cup. For us is an incredible sensation, and so we are happy. We are happy about this, and so it's two different sensations. And actually, I'm also happy that tomorrow we play the derby against Toronto, but nobody cares here because we talk only about our player, and it's good. It's a good sensation. We are focused on us.
Marco, on me dit que Jean-François en aurait une dernière, mais ça va vraiment être la dernière pour aujourd'hui.
We're done. C'est terminé ici, Tristan.
Oui, ça va. Bon,